of this intro.
Yo, what's up?
Yo.
You know what? Just watching that, I can't believe the first video thing I did for you, I was in my robe. What kind of madness was that? I'm just watching that and I'm like, did I really just do it in my dressing gown?
You're on some Hugh Hefner shit, man.
I've got no shame, innit? I got no shame, boy.
You know what? Yeah. Hold on. How do I do? I don't know. Can I hide messages? I don't show messages. See, I don't even know how these messages will come up, you know.
I can see it here. It's got messages from the audience will display here. So you got that little bubble.
Okay.
If you click on that, any messages that come through, we should be able to see on there.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Well, while Amike's sorting that out, what's going on, people? What's going on? Welcome. This is our first live stream that we're doing. I believe it's going out on Facebook, YouTube. And YouTube. So welcome, guys. Welcome. I'm not going to lie to you. This is a bit of a test that we're going through at the moment just to see how it works. So listen, if you're coming across this, send us a little message. Let us know that you're in, and basically give us a bit of feedback as well. We will appreciate that. You know what I mean? We can only learn and get better as things go on. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a little chat to each other, catch some jokes, talk about any movie news, any recent movie news, and get involved with us. So Meeks, what you got? What's going on today, man?
You know what? It's Tom Cruise's birthday yesterday. Now,
the tall man,
the big man. Now, Tom turned 60 yesterday. Now, see, we all spent all this time laughing at Tom, about Scientology, But picture the part yesterday. Man's hanging on the side of a plane,
and he's 60.
He's 60. So you know what? Maybe all these jealous Scientology, because he knows what he's doing.
I'll tell you what, though. I'll tell you what upsets me, right? Everybody talks about how short Tom Cruise is, all right? The dude is 5'7". I'm 5'8". So what are you trying to say?
Is he 5'7" for real?
He's 5'7", yeah. He's 5'7". Okay, and people are talking about how short this dude is. I am 5'8". No, the dude's not short. He's average height, damn it.
You know what, but you're a giant inside. That's what matters, man. You're a giant.
But 60, you know what? I didn't even realize he was 60, you know? I don't know how old I thought he was, but I didn't know he was 60, man.
That is madness. You know, speaking of Tom, have you seen Maverick yet?
You know what? I haven't. I recently, for the first time, watched Top Gun.
Yes,
now,
I heard.
Listen.
Big Matt told me.
I nearly ran outside, oiled up my body, and started to play volleyball with just anybody in the street. That movie now, obviously, it's an old school movie. For the time that it came out, I can understand the big buzz about it. Watching it now, it just seems really corny. But I had a great time watching it. It's just corny as hell, man.
You know what?
What's all that about?
I still didn't watch the original one, but I did watch Maverick.
Yeah.
And people that fans of the series are saying to me that Maverick is better.
Yeah.
Which I think is quite a big deal. I actually quite enjoyed it. You know what? I don't need to, I got the gist of what it's about. I mean, but Tom delivers, man. Tom always delivers.
And he flies the plane. He actually flew the plane and did all of those stuff himself, didn't he?
He flew the plane. He flew because he flew this shit for real. He got all the cast had to learn to fly the planes as well. It's nuts. And you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? This is his first $1 billion movie.
You know what? That's true. Yeah, because it hit $1 billion, didn't it?
That is crazy.
And that's mad to think about, because look how many movies he's done over how many years, and this is the only one. It's like Will Smith. His only $1 billion movie was Aladdin. You know what I mean? You think about how many movies he's done and all that stuff. It's crazy.
But to be honest with you, if you think about it, maybe that whole billion thing is a new phenomenon because not every movie does $1 billion, because the whole Marvel, I think Marvel, things like Endgame and whatever, and they started that whole billion trend. But before that,
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger probably hasn't got $1 billion movie.
True.
He probably hasn't got
True.
$1 billion movie. I mean, so it's like
Yeah.
we shouldn't always expect everybody to have it. But since Marvel came along, MCU, everybody expects
Yeah.
that to hit $1 billion. Now,
Yeah.
Dark Knight, I think, hit 800 and something mil.
Yeah.
Then obviously
Yeah.
the sequel, Dark Knight Rises, then hit $1 billion because of off the back of that.
Of that. Yeah.
So that billion is not easy to hit. And to be honest with you, as you know, Phase 4, outside Spider-Man, Marvel ain't sniff close to that.
Do not get me started on Phase 4. You know what? I'm going to come back to Phase 4 in a minute because you know I'm going to cuss on that. But I'm going to put you on the spot. Seeing as you mentioned Arnie, what's your favorite Arnie movie?
Oh, shizzle. Oh, wow. My
You have to
favorite
pick
Arnie movie.
one. What's your favorite Arnie movie?
If I had to pick one Arnie movie, everyone goes Terminator. Everyone goes
That's
Terminator.
Not for me.
Terminator ain't my favorite Arnie movie. Nope.
Let me teach you on the same wavelength as me. What we got?
To me, it's tough because there's two.
All right.
So it's tough. So I'm gonna cheat and give you two. I'm gonna go The Running Man and Total Recall. Those are my two because you know what? When it's like, get your ass to Mars. Get your ass to Mars. And you know what? There's just something about The Running Man that it just seemed like it was ahead of its time. Because the whole thing about a reality TV show where everybody's watching, it's like a game show, but these people are going out, they're killing each other. I mean, it's like ahead of its time. So I want that remade. It's like I love that Gillian and I love all the characters, man. So what's yours?
My favorite Arnie movie is True Lies.
Oh,
I absolutely love True Lies.
Oh, shit.
True Lies, man. That's the one for me. That's the one for me.
I forgot True Lies. But you know what? That was more of the couple. Him and Jamie Lee Curtis. They did their thing there.
True. They work well together.
Pure Arnie by himself. I'll stick to my first two. But as a duo, I'm gonna join you. True Lies. True Lies classic.
True Lies. Yeah.
I love
then
True
if
Lies.
we're going just Arnie, then I'd agree with you with Running Man. I do love the Running Man. Okay. I think we've got somebody called Ricardito Villa Rio. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know what he's writing, but you're on the live. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in, Ricardito. Appreciate it. Running Man. I'll agree with you there as well, man.
All right, we've got people. Let's come back up to present days now. Let's come back up to present day. So we discussed Tom Cruise and Maverick. Now,
what's his next movie coming out? It's the Mission Impossible one, right?
Which I pushed back to next year. But that to me, that is my Tom Cruise's Mission Impossibles. The girls can like Maverick and all that Top Gun. I'm about Mission Impossible. And plus he brought our chick there, Hayley Atwell.
Can't go wrong.
The best of British.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, talking about B.O.B. best of British.
Yeah, 100%. I'm with you. Can't go wrong with a better Hayley Atwell. Can't go wrong there.
You know, she's flying the flag for real.
Yeah, definitely.
I know if they do a movie with her, I hope they change up that uniform because I think it's a bit too corny with the British flag on the Captain Carter uniform. You know, like Captain America's uniform is not like an American flag. I mean, it's sort of like it's got a star in it and the colors, but it's not like just like a flag. It's almost like they've got her wearing a flag. I don't really like.
I don't like the Captain America outfit at all. The only one I did like, if I'm to be honest, I like the one. It was more kind of combat-y. The one in Winter Soldier, I think it was. That was more of a combat-y.
Of course, man, Winter Soldier.
The rest of them I hate. Yeah, the rest of them I hate it. But yeah, well, you can't go wrong with that. But yeah, I agree. Change it up a little bit. But you still have to find a way of making of showing that it's British.
British. Yeah. Put like a little red cross in it.
The
design team to do their thing, man. But no, that's But hey, I cannot wait for that movie. That's gonna be the one. But you know what?
Yeah.
Tom, the dirty bugger, man, because he always dates his co-stars. You know they already dated. Him and Hayley already dated and broke up.
Long time. Yeah, long time.
But
Yeah.
they started dating when the film came out.
Yeah.
When they were making the film. Sorry, when they were making the film. So Tom don't front, man.
So what's your favorite mission movie? In fact, forget that a moment. What's your favorite Tom Cruise movie? Seeing as it was his birthday, what's your favorite Tom Cruise movie?
My favorite Tom Cruise movie.
You
know what? That is. I don't have one. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't have one. You know why?
Okay.
Because he's consistent.
Very true. Very true.
He's consistent. So there isn't like one that's like, because even like you go back to his old stuff like Color of Money and Risky Business, stuff like that, and then come forward to 4th of July. I mean, A Few Good Men. I mean, he's just
A Few Good Men. That's mine. That's mine. I love A Few Good Men. Don't know what it is about it, but
I just think he's consistent, and
yeah, he is.
He bangs them out, man. He bangs them out solid, definitely.
True.
I mean, Tom may have his weirdnesses, but he keeps them off the screen. He gets on the screen. He delivers. He delivers.
100%. Okay. Yeah. So, oh damn! It's just come to my mind and it's gone now. See, that's the old age, man. It was there and it's gone. Yeah, it's gone. Oh no, that was it. Yeah. Did you watch the Jack Reacher movies that Tom Cruise did?
You know what? I watched. I thought he only did one of them.
No, there's two.
He did both of them, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? What spoiled it for me? Because when I was watching the first one, I went to cinema to see it with someone who read the books.
Yeah.
And all I could hear in my ear all the way through was, "It shouldn't be Tom Cruise." Because Jack Reacher is meant to be some 6'2" person.
Yeah, 6 foot. Yeah, 6 foot
build,
two.
And this
build,
for me because they kept going.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a brick house. And
I mean,
they kept putting that in my head that Tom Cruise isn't the right fit for it.
Yeah, I've read pretty much all of the books of his. And yeah, I mean, Tom, physically, the way he looks, no, nowhere near. But I've got to say, he played the role of the guy very well. So although he wasn't, built like a brick house and as tall as he should be. As far as I'm concerned, Tom Cruise is a very good height, people. He is a very good height. 5'7", 5'8" is perfect height, as far as I'm concerned. But he played the role. He played the role well. He really did. So it's all good.
It's all good. Personally, I think the best thing you do, to be honest with you, is try and, like he did in what's this film called again? Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. Oh, he's great in that.
I think he should try to do a bit more of that, where he kind of like, because he can do that. He does it well.
Yeah, he can do the comedy. Yeah,
he can do that. So I think do a couple of different roles. I mean, like, I don't know. I mean, they want to bring him into the MCU. He was meant to be the other universe Iron Man, wasn't he? But Feige changed his mind about bringing him in to be Iron Man.
Well, wasn't there a schedule conflict or something? I think they did try to get him in, didn't they?
Oh, I thought that he said because it leaked too early, and
so
they dropped the idea. But no, I think personally, I think they should have. I think, or even a villain, like a proper villain. I think he could probably pull that off, like, because he's a great actor. I think he could probably, like, a really interesting villain.
But saying that, one of the best roles that he's actually done was a villain role in Collateral. I think he was amazing as the hitman villain, and I thought he played it really good. So yeah, I agree with you.
In a way, he's quite lazy though, because man's knocking out one film a year. I mean, he's like, come on, he could fit in like a small role or something in there.
Yeah, no, I hear that. All right, so I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Going to talk about Ezra Miller. Now, he's been in the news quite a bit. Ezra. You know what? I apologize. I called him he. He referred to himself as they. So
he about to drop an album called Trouble Man.
Tell me about it. So they've been in the news quite a bit. I'm not going to go into what they've been in the news for, but they've been in the news for quite a bit. And Warner Brothers has said that obviously in regards to The Flash, they're still going to be dropping The Flash. You're still going to get a cinematic release and all that stuff. So my question to you, taking out the fact that we are a movie site and obviously we're going to go and see it because we want to watch it, review it, so on and so forth, knowing the type of stuff that he's being accused of and some stuff he's been charged, and some stuff he's been charged with, would that put you off seeing the movie as a movie fan?
Okay. I'm going to keep it real. I've been looking forward to The Flash for a long time. I've been looking forward to the Flash movie for a long time. Yeah. And the stuff he's been charged with at the moment, assault on a fan or slapping up somebody or something like that. Yeah. I'm sorry. Downey Jr. did worse in his day when he was on drugs. I mean, we've had some bad behavior from Hollywood people, and they've got away with it. I mean, let's not talk about Will Smith just the other day.
True. All right, fair enough.
He just assaulted somebody live in front of like 1 billion people, and he still didn't go to prison. So the stuff that he's accused of, the stuff that he's been charged with so far, won't stop me. If on the other hand, he is charged with some of the other stories that are coming out, it could sway me a different direction. Now, here's a controversial comment. Controversial. The girl he's on the run with at the moment, is over 18. She's dropped a comment to say that I'm not being held. My parents are the ones that are crazy. Leave us alone. And she's 18. Now the thing is that he befriended her before she was 18. Now, if nothing happened with them before that point, they wouldn't call it grooming, they wouldn't call it whatever else like that. If you friend somebody, it's controversial. Friend somebody at 16, and then nothing happens until after their legal age. Where's the crime?
I'll say one word to you: R. Kelly.
Oh, you dropped the ignition on me. You know what?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying.
The difference is R. Kelly actually forged Aaliyah's.
I mean,
pregnant. I tried to marry her at 15.
I mean, that's totally different. I get it. No, what you're saying, I totally understand.
Woody Allen still got a career. He married his stepchild.
His stepchild,
He married his stepchild. I mean, that's somebody he raised her in the house. He's still making films in Hollywood. So
true.
And that's that's not even rumors or stories. That's just fact. That's fact. And Hollywood still celebrate Woody Allen. I mean, to some extent, he's still got a career. So I'm not writing off Ezra. I don't agree with what he's doing. I think he's sort of like, I think he needs help.
Definitely.
I think he needs some help. But if he delivered performance in The Flash and it's good,
so do you think that will affect other people going to see it? The amount of box office money they're going to make of it.
I think it's going to affect it initially because we're currently in cancel culture, totally, and you've got the petition of Amber Heard has hit 5 million. They want Warner Brothers to remove her. That's like, and she ain't been convicted of no crime.
She done lied her nose off.
Oh, is that a crime?
True.
There you go. We all lie. People decided they don't like her. So 5 million people want Warner Brothers to remove her from her job because they don't like her. Because we're in her and Johnny Depp's business. Me personally, I think she was telling some lies on there. But personally, I think Johnny was telling some lies as well. But you know what? Johnny probably wasn't even lying. Johnny's probably on drugs. He probably don't remember. Sorry. He probably didn't remember, so he probably not even lying. But I think they're both on a messed up relationship. It's a messed up relationship personally. And I think, you know what? We should leave it with them. I don't think we should be making judgments making judgments on them or getting someone fired from their job. We got
Yeah.
5 million people at the moment not convicted of any crime, but think of Kevin Spacey. Someone accused him of something. One person accused him of something. Now, don't get me wrong. There were stories about Kevin Spacey before.
For years, there've been stories about him.
Oh, you know what? Literally just freaked me out, because there's an episode of Family Guy. You watch Family Guy?
Yeah, I love Family Guy. Yeah.
Episode of Family Guy from 2013, I think it was, or 2014. Yeah, where Stewie comes running naked from the room, and he sets to the Brian the dog. I just escaped from Kevin Spacey's closet.
You know what? I don't know how they get away with half of this stuff.
But that was years ago. That was years ago. So obviously, people in Hollywood knew there was something going on, but still, he wasn't even convicted of nothing. And the company Netflix replaced him, literally CGI'd him out.
Yeah,
that's me. So it's easy to say public opinion, the court of Twitter and whatever else, or whatever, and public opinion. People don't like you, they can try and get you out of a job. So I think that's definitely going to affect The Flash.
Yeah,
without a question. Now, what will pull it back is if the first people that go and see it anyway,
word of mouth,
turn around and say, like, you know what, boom, the film is the film is good. Because a lot of people want to see. The people don't even care that Affleck's in it. A lot of people want to see Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
A lot of people want to see Michael Keaton. So that's going to drive some people there in the first place. I think they'll be crazy. I think they're trying to replicate sort of a Spider-Man thing. So there's going to be a surprise cameo or two. I mean, I think we've already heard Supergirl's going to be in there, possibly Wonder Woman as well. I mean, they're going to different realities, different multiverses anyway. So there's going to be one or two surprises in there anyway. So just for the hype of that, I think some people are going to still see it. But then you got a hardcore, like, I don't think people hate him as much as they hate Amber Heard, for example.
True. I don't think that he'll be. I don't think he'll go to the premiere. I don't think Warner Bros. Will have him at the premiere, but it will take the shine off the movie. But I wondered whether it would have been better for them to stream it as opposed to release it. All right, fair enough. They're not going to make any money off it, and I get that. But you stream it's taking a lot less of the pressure off them. If that makes sense.
No, yeah, I get that. But I read that the other day actually, and they said that you're looking at a $200 million movie. They said it's like a big budget movie, and that basically, if you go straight to streaming, you mark it as a loss straight away.
Yeah, it's a loss. Yeah,
straight away. So, and the new head of Warner, he ain't having that.
What's his name? Bob Chaychek. Shaychek or something like that, isn't it? Yeah.
He's like, you know what? He's about the money. He's like, where am I going to make my money from? So he's the one that said that's going straight to cinema. He was cussing the old people, saying that, why did you guys release the Clint Eastwood film, Crime Macho? He said, I could see in the meeting notes, you lot said the movie wasn't going to be great. You lot still released it. And he's cussing them, saying, why did you release it? So he's about that dollar. So he's like, you know what? I think that film's going to cinema, come hell or high water.
I mean, they'll make back their 200 at least anyway. So, it's 200. Put your marketing on. I reckon for them to break even, they'll have to make about 500 because they've got their marketing and all that stuff. Yeah. But I reckon they'll make the 500. They'll make that.
If Michael Keaton delivers, you might have I heard he's going to be in the Batgirl film as well.
Yeah, so I've heard.
He's going to be in the Batgirl film. So if Keaton delivers, possibly cameo from Batgirl, Affleck's in there, possibly Supergirl, possibly Wonder Woman. So there's enough going on in there for the film to actually have that hype behind it. So as you said, it might be a push, but they should do better than even. So you're predicting 500. I'm predicting 400 for The Flash. To be honest with you, and that's purely because of the bad press. If it comes out and the film is like top notch, it will fly. It will grow. It will fly.
Fair enough. But
Warner might to send out the Animaniacs and get hold of Ezra, lock him down, put him in the Warner Tower.
well, they're saying after this he's done anyway, isn't it? Yeah. They've let him go after this because it's already been shot and everything. They kind of have to run with it because you're not going to reshoot his bit. It's going to cost too much money.
They said it's in every scene. They said it's almost in every scene.
Yeah, exactly. So
I think if they can find him, let's lock him down. Like an addict, chain him to a radiator.
Standard.
You're not coming out to next year. We'll feed you. We're not coming out to next year, Ezra. You got to stay here. But they're saying they're done with him, but I know it's a long shot because of what he's been like recently, but if he can actually keep his nose clean, sorry, if he can keep his nose clean, yeah, keep his nose clean, and the film comes out and the film's actually a hit,
Yeah.
I think there'll be some renegotiations. I think they'll try. If the film is a hit, because if the film's a hit, that'll tell Warner Brothers that people are forgiven.
No, but as you said, people. I don't think people are going to see Ezra Miller. I think people are going to see Michael Keaton. People still love Ben Affleck. They're going to see Ben Affleck. They're going to see the throwback for the Batman bit. That's what I think it's about. I don't think it's about Ezra Miller.
Question: did you ever watch the Flash TV show?
Yeah.
Right, you watched it. I think I left it on, I don't know, season 2 or something, season 3. But my godson watches it. He used to watch it anyway. Now he thinks Arrow is best. But anyway, Grant Gustin. And they're going to try and pull a multiverse business where Ezra goes in, and then Gustin comes out. And they're like, oh, shit, multiverse.
The thing is, you can't put anything past them there at this moment in time where Marvel's already done that and shown to a point it can work to a point. They could do it. They could do it, and they would get
Cal. No, Marvel didn't do it first on screen. DC did it first. Ezra was in the Flash TV show. Ezra cameoed.
Yes, he was, wasn't he? Yeah, he did.
Yes. They already dealt with the multiverse, so they already showed that those two Flashes exist.
Yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. They did the crossover. Yeah.
They did the crossover.
Well, it will be interesting to see the movie when it comes out at the end of the year. And it'll be interesting to see what happens between now and then with Ezra. You know what I mean? Because there's still a good few months to go, and he's in a bit of a loose cannon at the moment still.
You know what? They need to get a bounty hunter, Dog the Bounty Hunter, somebody like that. I mean, track Ezra down.
Yeah.
Put a bounty on him, lock him down in the Warner Tower. You know what? You're staying here. Standard. Done until the film comes out.
Yeah. All right.
What else we got?
All right. So we got coming out at the end of this week, I believe, is Thor Ragnarok. No. Thor Love and Thunder.
Love and Thunder.
All right. So now it's my turn for me to say what I need to say. Now.
The Thunder.
Yeah. So as we know, this is the 4th Thor movie. Yeah, Thor, The Dark World, Ragnarok, and this is Love and Thunder. Now, everybody knows I was not a fan of Ragnarok.
I'm gonna interrupt you.
Go for it.
Tessa Thompson, man. I'm a fan. I like her. Not necessarily Valkyrie, but I do like her. But sorry, carry on. I was watching the advert.
I'm 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You know what I mean?
All right, cool. Sorry, go on.
So my favorite Thor movie is the first one. I absolutely love it. I think it's underrated. I think it's a great movie, personally. Now, I watched a few days ago. I watched The Dark World again, and now The Dark World gets a lot of stick from everyone. A lot of people think that's the worst Thor movie. It's quite a bad Thor movie. I beg to differ, my friend.
Oh, break it down.
I think that movie is actually a very good movie. What is bad about it is the villain is not a memorable villain.
Okay.
Fair enough. I hold my hands up to that. It's not a memorable villain. However, the movie is a very good movie. But I tell anybody, watch it again and tell me that the storyline is very good. It tugs at your heartstrings as well. It's just that the villain, and Marvel is actually quite guilty of this, their villains aren't always great.
Yeah, definitely.
And this villain was very weak. So I think people take a weak villain for the movie as a whole being very poor, which I can understand because the villain is the part of the movie.
Villain can make or break a movie.
I totally get it, but the movie itself is a good movie. It's just the villain weren't that great. Now, I watched Ragnarok yesterday because, as we know, I didn't like it at all, but I thought, you know what? It's been a good little while since I've watched it. Let me have a watch again, because sometimes you watch things a little while later and you know what, you're like, yeah, I get it. And no, still didn't like it. No. Now, let me tell you why, and why I'm scared when it comes to Love and Thunder. Okay. Now, you got to remember, in that movie, in Ragnarok, there was quite a few serious bits. He lost his father.
Yeah.
He lost his hammer, Mjolnir, I can't even pronounce it.
Yeah.
His sister came back and he lost his world, as to put it. Okay, this all happened in Ragnarok. Tell me if you remembered any of that.
Hold on.
What
Loki,
do you think of Ragnarok?
Loki as well, didn't it? Did Loki go as well?
No, Loki went at the beginning of Infinity War. He went at the beginning of Infinity War.
But then again, Loki dies all the time, man. So you know, I don't
He
even
dies
know.
all the time. That's true. But in Ragnarok, tell me, when you think of Ragnarok, if you remember any of those aspects. You don't.
Nah.
What you remember is the silliness of it. And this is my point. They have sacrificed the good, heartfelt bits just for a lot of laughs, a lot of gaffes, a lot of silliness. And that's my problem with it. They turned the Hulk into an absolute joke. Marvel already started to make him a joke in the first couple of movies, and he's been turned into an absolute joke in Ragnarok. I absolutely hate what they've done to the Hulk. Can't stand it at all.
Go back to Hulk and go back to First Avengers.
First Avengers, beautiful.
That was Hulk. That was Hulk. There was like,
yeah,
you know what?
That was Hulk. Beautiful. Now he's a big joke. I hate what they've done to him. And the Thor character, for me, as I said, they're playing him for too many jokes. He's too silly now. And that, I think, is what really upset me in regards to Ragnarok. I'm a Taika Waititi fan. And I love Jeff Goldblum. I mean, I'm not going to lie. Everything with him in, as far as I'm concerned, is tremendous. Okay. But the movie as a whole, I felt like they just went in a totally different direction. One, they didn't need to, but I do understand the need for change, so I can accept that. But they just played it all for laughs. So for me now, going into Love and Thunder, looking on the trailers, for me, it looks like it's going to be pretty much the same. I think it's going to be a pretty serious movie because you got the God Butcher in there. If you know a little bit about his backstory, Bale's going to be great regardless.
Big Bale.
Yeah. But I believe, I believe they're just going to do the same thing. It's going to be a serious movie, as to put it, but it's all just going to be played for laughs. And to me, that's not what I'm personally going for. I'm going to see my character Thor, how I know my character Thor to be. When it's serious, make it serious. Yes, no one's saying you can't have laughs and jokes in there, because all of the Marvel movies do have their laughs and jokes in it. But to me, you're just trying to make a comedy movie, and it's just so left field from everything else. It just doesn't fit, and I just didn't enjoy what they'd done to certain characters. So that's my problem with the Thor movies or Ragnarok, and potentially what's to come with Thor, Love and Thunder. What are you thinking about what I said, my friend?
You know what? Honestly, I see your point, and I think your points are valid.
Yep.
But my investment in Thor has never been that heavy. I think that's the difference. I've never been that invested in Thor, so I've always been like, I could take it or leave it.
Yeah.
So I didn't mind the first. I prefer the first Thor movie to the second one. Watching Ragnarok, as you said, there was a lot of slapstick funny moments, and I took it for what it was. But it didn't it didn't burn me, because I'm like, I never read a Thor comic or watched a Thor cartoon in my life until the MCU started.
Well, that's different for me, because I followed Thor quite a bit, so I get you.
So I was like, whatever they give me is what I'm taking for Thor. So it didn't really move me different. I mean, they're trying to do some. I mean, you obviously saw the backlash when they tried to do that with Batman, Batman and Robin. Backlash. Everybody knows those characters. Everybody knows that character. So it's like, nope, we're not having that.
Yeah.
I mean, so I can fight that corner, but with Thor, I'm like, well, I don't know if that's what they want to do. I'm like, you know what? Go do your thing. It's like, if it's entertaining, it's entertaining, but
But then using what you've just said about when they tried to do a jokey Batman, and yeah, everybody knows how Batman should be. You know, you could set I throw the Hulk. Everybody knows what the Hulk's meant to be, even if you have never read a Hulk comic, you've never seen the old school Hulk TV show. Everybody knows what Hulk is meant to be, and the way that they portrayed the Hulk in Ragnarok, man, it was heartbreaking to me because I'm a fan of the Hulk, and it just
to some extent with the Hulk. I mean, I think I've seen places where obviously with a smart Hulk where he becomes the sort of like Professor Hulk, and I mean, so there's a lot of iterations of Hulk in the comics. I get that,
true.
But I think we didn't have enough of the Hulk on screen as an unstoppable
force.
Monster. We did not see enough of that. I think before we got to the point of trying to get, it's almost like they rushed this point.
Yeah.
Where in fact we should have more of the Hulk, like literally tearing down stuff, and it's like uncontrollable. Exactly. Uncontrollable beasts. I mean, so maybe they rushed it a bit too much with the Hulk. I don't know.
I get it because obviously they haven't got the rights to the Hulk. So any little bits to do with the Hulk, they had to incorporate it in their other movie. So they were limited in regards to what they can do. I understand that, and I accept that, but for me, it's just they could have done so much more with that character instead of going the direction that he did. I mean, he was on Scar. Is that the name of the planet? I don't even know how to pronounce it, but he was on Sakaar. That's it, Sakaar. He was on Sakaar. Now, if you know the comics, and I'm aware that not everybody does, but he is the king of that planet. He takes over that world. I mean, he becomes, that's where it starts off with Planet Hulk. And so on and so forth. Again, I know they couldn't do the actual storyline itself, but to see how they, just made a joke of him, if anything, it upset me more than anything. And I guess it's elements like that which made me dislike the movie even more. Now, in regards to Love and Thunder, I do know the storyline from the comic as well. So I'm guessing they're going to go along the same kind of route.
Okay.
And it's not the storyline, and I'm not going to say the storyline because I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But the storyline is not a fun storyline. It's quite tragic. So I kind of like, how do you make a joke movie out of that?
Out of a serious story,
So I don't know. I guess I'm curious to see. I'm more curious to see the movie than looking forward to see the movie. And I'll admit, I'm going in there. My expectations aren't very high simply because I didn't enjoy Ragnarok. But listen, if I come out and it's great, I'll be the first to come on live and say, "Yo, I was wrong, yo."
Honestly, I cannot see that happening because I saw the interview with Taika where he says that we did a fantastic job. He said we did a fantastic job with Ragnarok, and I think we've done it again. And he said, I think we've done it again.
There we go. There we go.
Here's one. Sorry, you. I just want to bring up something. Hold on.
Yeah.
Because here's one we were discussing a while ago that sort of vanished. But I still got it here. Hold on. It's just like we had it, and then it's like boom, it was gone. I can find this now. Give me a second.
Cool.
Hold on. Let me remember this one.
Let's see it.
Is it playing? Hold on.
No, not yet.
Okay, this might be a technical problem there. Oh, hold on. Okay, cool. You know what? I'm gonna knock it back down. We're having some technical problems.
It happens, man. It happens.
Basically, Operation Fortune. Statham.
Statham.
The Stafe. What happened? That movie got pushed back. What happened to that movie? I found out.
What happened to it?
They moved it from January. It's one of January's most wanted.
Yeah.
Moved it to March. Moved it to April. And then took it off their slate. Gone.
Well, who done that?
So I've been digging, trying to find out.
Contractor.
Oh, hold on. Oh, got it.
Can't see it, bro.
Oh, you can't see it.
No.
Let me try one more time.
Possessing a unique set of skills.
Got it now?
Can't see it. It's just a black screen.
Okay, I'm gonna X that now. You know what? Text are playing ball today.
So
But yeah,
we'll play that for next time.
Operation Fortune, Statham. Film looks great with Aubrey Plaza as well. I just love that girl. Film looks great. Basically, what's happened is there's some gangsters, the bad guys in there, and guess which country they're from?
Oh, Russia.
No, Ukraine.
Ukraine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I think one of those two. Yeah.
They decided that in terms of sensitivity,
Yeah.
it wasn't that. So they've pulled it and they're trying to clean it up, basically, before putting it back on the slate. So we should still see it this year, possibly September, October, but that's what they're doing with it. I just thought it was.
I'm going to be honest with you. Whatever they do to it, clean it up, whatever, the Stafe is still going to win.
Well, of course,
okay?
Jason, you know what?
It doesn't matter.
Best of British. Best of British.
Yeah. The Stafe is going to win either way. It doesn't matter. The Stafe wins the day. So you can clean it up, put whoever. Listen, you can put Godzilla in there. The Stafe. Listen, the Stafe punched the Megalodon. Need I say no more? All right, the Stafe wins, man. That's my guy.
You know what? Might as well get a movie together. Statham and what's the name? Hayley Atwell. Best of British.
You know what? I'd be all over that. All over that. Yeah. The Stafe is my guy, man. I like the Stafe. That's my guy. You know what? I'm looking forward to next month.
What's that?
Bullet Train with Brad Pitt. Listen, that's one of my most anticipated movies this year.
We're gonna cover Bullet Train next August. Don't worry, Bullet Train. As soon as I saw Bullet Train, the first trailer, I was like, oh shit!
Loved it.
I was like, that is my movie. That is my movie. You know what? You've got Sandy B back again with Brad Pitt.
Sandy B,
Sandra Bullock is back with Brad Pitt. She's his handler. She's handling that film, and that film just looks like
it looks bonkers. I'm looking forward to that.
That is going to be a fun film.
Yeah, no doubt.
Fun film. You know what I mean? Because Brad always brings it, and just the cast of characters got in there, just fantastic.
I'm absolutely looking forward to that.
So that is definitely one we're going to be covering. Bullet Train. Yeah, I'm right with you there. That's me and you right there.
Definitely. So I'm on for that. But that Brad, he's definitely one of my top 5 favorite actors that I like to watch. Not in my top 5 best actors ever, but my top 5 favorite
that you like to watch.
Yeah, that I like to watch. Yeah. Because he brings a little something. He's jokes as well. Even in his serious movie, he brings the elements of jokes in there as well. And I like the movies he chooses. I'm a fan of his, definitely.
No, you can't knock Tom, Brad.
Yeah, Brad's all good. I was upset when he moved from Jennifer Aniston to Angela Jolie, but you know what? Everyone makes mistakes.
You know what? I knew it was a mistake at the time.
Yeah.
You knew it was a mistake. Yeah. But the thing is, everybody understands. Because back then, Angelina, everybody, I was like, if Angelina's going to mate and kill me, I'll still take the chance.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, nobody...
Everybody wanted Angelina, so...
Yeah, everybody was mad at him, but everybody understood. It was all good.
Exactly. It's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. Everyone was mad, but everyone understood, so it was all good. 100%.
We
Yeah,
blame her,
yeah.
man.
In that Mr. and Mrs. Smith, that Mr. and Mrs.
Yeah.
Smith movie was all over. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So yeah, that's all good. So what we've got coming up on our channel soon. So we've got, obviously, towards the end of the month, we'll have another Most Wanted coming up. I think. Yeah,
I spoke
we're gonna have
to Matt the other day. I mean, he said obviously he's got some things going on, but he's gonna try, obviously, when he can, obviously get us some more fascinating facts.
lovely,
His podcast
lovely.
video. We're gonna have some more facts coming out as well.
Lovely.
I'm
We're
trying.
gonna
I
do
saw.
a review. So we're gonna do a review for Thor: Love and Thunder. So look out for that, guys.
Oh, the Thor review is going to be coming for sure. Definitely,
Yeah,
Thor's review is going to be coming sooner, quite soon.
Yeah,
I saw Minions. I saw Minions on the weekend, so
what's that like?
I'm trying to tie up a little review at the moment for that, so I might do that when we finish this. Actually,
cool.
You know what? What's quite funny? Yeah, is some people are vexed talking about plot development, character arcs, and this and that, and I was like, you're talking about a Minion movie? Are you serious? it's the freaking Minions. I was like, you walked into the wrong movie. These dudes talk about banana, and they don't. And
yeah.
There ain't no character arc and storyline and this, that, and the other. It's like, you know what? Personally, I liked it. My son said he thought it was too short.
Okay.
Could have been longer. Now, but it was what I expected. I think it's probably one of the better out of the 5.
Yeah. Okay.
Out of the Groot, Despicable Me, would it be the best, or I have to watch them all again? But I think it feels like it's probably one of the best, if not the best, of the set movies there in terms of fun.
Yeah.
In terms of fun wise.
Yeah. Okay.
Now let's be honest. Yeah, nobody's watching for Groot. I know it's got Groot in the title, but everyone wants to see what the Minions get up to. That's all they do. They just lay out the foundation for the Minions to get on with some foolishness. That's it.
Yeah,
they give you a setup, and it's like, oh, what can the Minions do? Now, my only disappointment now, I'm gonna tell you this, because it's such a fun movie. It's a silly, fun movie. That's what Minions are. I mean, but my disappointment was they picked some great voice actors, some good voice work.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. Yeah.
Now there's the villain team is called the Vicious Six. Taraji is like the leader. Her name is Bell Bottom. Her code name is Bell Bottom. Yeah, it's set in the 70s. So they went for the 70s styles. Now a lot of kids won't get those references. I mean, but we did. Now you had legend like Jean-Claude Van Damme in there.
Yeah.
He's playing a character called Jean-Claude, like a crab with claw. Jean-Claude. You got Dolph Lundgren in there as well. I can't remember his character name right now, but it's like, I think they were underused.
Okay.
I think they were underused. If you're gonna pay those names, it's like, the kids aren't gonna know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is. They're gonna know Dolph Lundgren is, but we do. You know, I was waiting for the Jean-Claude character to bust some splits.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they should have done stuff like that. Yeah.
Or for the Dolph Lundgren character, like to say, I'll break you, or something like that. You know what I mean? It's like they had you pay for the actors, you might as well have something going on in there.
Yeah.
That's my only thing. I mean, I was surprised to have RZA in there. He's playing like a drifter, get one of the Minions a ride. So they had like a little section in there with the RZA as well. I heard the voice, I was just thinking, that's RZA. I was like, oh shit. But again, another scene-stealing turn from our girl Michelle Yeoh.
You know what? She's amazing.
This is the year of Michelle, because people are talking about, is Everything Everywhere All at Once going to be going down towards the Oscar route possibly? So she already had that big hit there. She's in this one now as well. Yeah, and she plays their sensei, teaches the Minions kung fu, and she delivers again. She's good on that. But same month, there's another animated film called Paws of Fury: The Legend of Hank.
Yeah, I've heard of it
as well. She's in that as well.
Really?
So same month, two big animated films. So when Michelle says, "I'm everywhere, everything, everywhere, all at once," Michelle's not joking. She's like, "I am everywhere, all at once." She's to half of 2020. She's done pure movies. It's like she is like going for it now. I'm sure she's going to be in the I don't know. You probably don't watch it, The Witcher on Netflix. She's going to be in the prequel for that as well. Like Michelle's everywhere right now.
Yeah, no,
Michelle,
I've not watched The Witcher, but I know about it. Yeah, I know
Michelle
about it.
is everywhere right now. So yeah, she's on fire. This is the season of Michelle. This is the Michelle multiverse that we're in right now.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a good multiverse as far as I'm concerned. That's
Oh,
all
definitely,
good, man. That's
definitely.
all good.
But so yeah,
Cool.
so so definitely Bullet Train probably the
Yeah,
biggest next month. I'm thinking.
yeah, definitely.
But we've still got Grey Man come this month.
Yeah, the Grey Man. Yeah. Chris Evans and Ryan Gosling,
Ryan
and you
Gosling.
got Nope. You got Nope as well. That's
Yes,
kind
yes,
of going under the radar a little bit.
yeah.
I've not
I'm
heard
quite
too much
surprised.
buzz
Yeah,
about.
it's like nope. You hear about
Yeah,
this movie? Nope.
Nope.
But you know what?
But
To
yeah,
be honest with you, his films are kind of like growers anyway.
yeah,
What is his blockbuster? Get Out became a hit after.
yeah. The Sleeping Hit. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
sleeper hit,
Yeah,
and Us as well. So it's not like he's done like a blockbuster, like a big
yeah,
money. It's not like big budget films. It's probably his biggest budget film, to be honest with
yeah.
you.
I wasn't a big fan of Us, if I'm to be honest.
Yeah, it's all right.
I loved Get Out. I loved Get Out. But I am fascinated to see this one. Definitely. So I'll definitely be checking this one out. Definitely.
Oh, for real? Oh, wow.
Mm.
All right, so what else we got coming? Hold on, sorry. Hold on. Yeah, you say you watched Spiderhead. That's what we do over there.
Yes.
Chris
Yes.
Evans. Not Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth. Thor. Your boy Thor. Your man Thor.
No. Him and Miles Teller. No.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. No. No. Not a good
Nope.
movie. Sorry, not a good movie. No.
What's wrong with it?
It had a good premise. It's just the execution was just poor. The execution was just, man. I think I spoke to you after watching it, and to be honest, I don't remember much about it anymore.
Try to wipe it from your memory. Try to blank it out.
Yeah, it's good premise, but it was just poorly executed. To be honest, Miles Teller. I mean, I think Miles Teller's a great actor. He did his bit in it, and so did Chris Hemsworth. But yeah, no.
Nope.
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 Caught you on the pill. All right, yeah. Next month we've got Day Shift, Jamie Foxx Netflix movie.
Okay.
Vampire Hunter by Night. It's like a Blade, but a comedy and comedy version. So,
bloody vampire in Brooklyn.
So we've got that coming up next month. We've got hold on, what's it called? Predator prequel.
Yeah, again, I'll watch it, but I mean, there's been so many Predator movies nowadays. I'm like, really?
It's a prequel, though. It's a prequel.
Yeah, nah, they've got bows and arrows.
Taking down a Predator bow and arrow. I don't know.
But listen, Arnie did his thing still, so you never know.
You never know. There's a film called Samaritan with Stallone. It's been pushed back so many times. Basically, he plays an aging superhero. Has to look after some kid. But
I've heard, yes.
It's been pushed back so many times. It's ridiculous. And they never even had a trailer out for it. But allegedly, it's coming out this month. Now they're listing it as August. I don't believe that personally until I see a trailer at least. But the film's been pushed back so many times. So, but it's Stallone. So we've got love for Stallone. The old demolition man. Sometimes some people that's legends.
Yeah. Did you watch? Did you watch The Man from Toronto?
I've seen it now.
What do you think of it?
I've now seen it now. Not terrible, but
why are you lying, man?
No. The thing is, for me, if I can watch something to the end, I mean, I like Woody Harrelson. I'm not necessarily a fan of Kevin Hart, but I can appreciate his energy.
Okay, so you say energy, and I think that's a nice way of putting his stupidness that he does in every damn film. So you said energy, you're being nice about it. Let's say what it is. Woody Harrelson, yes, he's tremendous. I'm a massive fan. Kevin Hart does the same shit, the same thing in every single movie. That stupid silliness, that you know what I mean? It's you know what? I'm tired of it. I've had enough of it. You know what to expect. Now I've had enough of it. So for me, I didn't enjoy it because he's the same in every single movie, and it's played out. It's boring. Woody Harrelson, I liked.
Question for you then. In terms of that sort of genre, what do you think of Rush Hour?
Okay, Rush Hour 1, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Rush Hour 2 was okay. By the time I got to Rush Hour 3, I'd had my lot.
Okay.
But I enjoyed it. But the thing is, I know that's silly as well, but I could watch that now and still enjoy it. Maybe there's that element of nostalgia for me, maybe, but to me, still, it's not the same as Kevin Hart.
So I'll tell you what. I know you said I'm being nice, but to be honest with you, I honestly didn't think it was terrible. I think the problem with a buddy movie, and I said this up front, the problem with a buddy movie is there has to be chemistry, a certain chemistry between the two, because even the right chemistry can even make a average movie elevate it. I mean, if those two give you a certain chemistry, and I think Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, I think they found that chemistry. So that's why you're saying you can still, So, and I think that's what makes the movies work. And it's like, even if you give an average plot line, average storyline, everything like that, they think they had that chemistry. Briggs and Mokhtar or whatever, Lethal Weapon, they had that chemistry. I mean, so I think if you're doing a buddy movie, the chemistry has to be right for it to take off. And I don't think that they had that chemistry. Because I think even though the movie was very average, probably below average, if they had that buzz of each other, if they had that chemistry, I think it would have elevated it, where you enjoy watching them.
Yeah.
What is together?
I hear that. Go on, sir.
I just didn't think that their chemistry worked. And even I had what's Kelly Kakuri in it as well, and I think she was again didn't really use it. But anyway, go on.
For me, it was like nowadays too many buddy cops has to have one comedian and one serious guy. Okay, you see that all the time now. And it's getting to the point where the comedian is just outright stupid. You know, going back to what you said in regards to Lethal Weapon, that was a buddy cop movie. Yes, as you said, the chemistry between them was great. They both had elements of jokes, but they were serious characters. So you can see how it can work. Nowadays, it's just that formula is just one slapstick one. And you know what? To me, it's been done a million times over. It's been done better a million times over. The comedic partner now is becoming more stupid and more silly than comedic. Again, listen, I'm getting older now, so this is probably just my old head talking now. You know what I mean? But to me, it's just getting more and more silly now. You know what? Let's go back to the Lethal Weapon days. Let's get two proper characters, and you know what? Bring some elements of comedy within them. But you know, one ain't got to be stupid, and the other one's got to be serious, because 99% of the time it's not like that. You know what I mean? So for me, they're just getting a bit too silly now, and you know, it's putting me off a lot of the movies. Again, I'm getting old. I get it. You know what I mean? But I guess I'm giving one.
Quick one. Lethal Weapon or Bad Boys? Who's your duo?
Lethal Weapon, man. I love Bad Boys. Let's take away Bad Boys 3, okay, because that was a bit of a car crash. But Bad Boys 1, Bad Boys 2, I enjoy them. I like their chemistry. But for me, you're not getting much better than the chemistry between Murtaugh and Riggs, okay? Lethal Weapon 1, 2, and 3. 4 was rubbish. 1, 2, and 3, yeah, I mean, Come on now. Come
when
on.
when I saw Riggs and Murtaugh take out Jet Li, I just pressed stop, turn it off.
Yeah, exactly. That, you know what made me crack up? This is what made me crack up. They towards the end, and spoiler warning, people. They shoot the gun, and Jet Li dodges the bullet. Right?
Yeah.
If he can dodge the bullet, but yet them two come and take him out, I'm like, come on.
Come on.
Come
You
on.
lost me.
Yeah, man dodged a bullet, and now you guys are gonna go and beat him. I was like, come on. So yeah. But then again, that's where they started to get really silly, because they brought Chris Rock in, who is a very good comedian, but even his bits were very slapstick, quite stupid. You know, so they started doing that formula in that Lethal Weapon movie that just brought the movie down, in my opinion. You know,
Okay.
so again, yes, they are more old school movies, and I know I'm more of an old school guy, but I'm sorry, comparing them, maybe I shouldn't compare them, but I do, comparing them to a lot of the movies nowadays, for me, there's very little comparison. You know, the classics are still absolute classics to me. There's very few movies nowadays that I think will hold the tale of time as well as our classic movies do.
Yeah, but the thing to remember though, yeah, you're talking about movies that you saw maybe 20 years ago. Yeah?
True.
When you were in the 20 somethings, yeah?
When I was in my teens.
Yeah. So there's 20 something year olds now, yeah, who are watching movies now, and these are their classics.
True.
So
yeah. No, I get that. I get it.
To some extent, they're not even making movies for us. They're making them for those 20 something year olds now.
Yeah.
Because they've already done our stuff. So
yeah.
I get what you're saying, but I have to look at it through those eyes as well. I mean, even as I said, when I went to see Minnie, I said to you, I have to look at it and say, I'm not the primary audience for this film. So me sitting there with my pen and paper saying, well, there was this plot hole here, and there was that plot hole there, and that didn't tie up to that, and that was just it's like, you know what? That's not what they're trying to do. That's not what they're trying to do. I mean, so it's like you have to sometimes consider the audience that they're trying to reach as well. And you know what? If you ever watch a kids entertainer, you ever watch kids TV, yeah, I think it's absolutely amazing. Because once you have kids and you see how hard it is to keep kids entertained, and you can actually go on a TV show and actually do some stuff to actually keep kids entertained, I think they're geniuses. I don't think that. So if you're gonna make a whole movie, the kids entertained, I think, you know, I don't think we should be judging them by Scorsese, Tarantino standards. I mean, they're doing something different, entertaining a different mindset. You know what I mean? So they're trying to throw some things in there for grown-ups, yes, but the audience they're trying to entertain are kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And kids have a very different way of looking at the world. You know what I mean? So
and you know what?
To me, hats off to people who make kids films.
Yeah, I acknowledge what you say, because I think you're right. A lot of movies nowadays, I probably don't go in and think of, okay, I'm not necessarily the target audience. So you're right, you know. So I'll hold my hands up and I'll accept that. So yeah, sometimes I need to go in with a different head, but I think probably where I'm just so involved in my old school classics and whatnot. I guess I'm always hoping for a little bit of that still. You know what I mean?
That's fair enough. But I said, unfortunately, we're only a little bit older now, a little bit older, but we are no longer the target audience. So even when you get Star Wars fans talking about the Star Wars movies, I mean, my son loves a lot of Star Wars movies, but you get like older guys who are saying, "Oh, that one is not canon, and that one's not right. That one's not right," sort of thing. But I mean, if you're 40 or 50-year-old, they're not making Star Wars for you. They're trying to get kids to buy their toys. Looking for a different generation. I mean, sorry, I'm going to divert slightly into music, but like hip hop. I mean, we both grew up with some hip hop stuff, But you hear stuff now, you're thinking, "Oh, that's not even hip hop." They're not making it for
us.
It's not for us. And in the words of Jay-Z, Jigga Man, he like my old ish, buy my old albums. I mean, they're making. I mean, I know we're talking about Beyonce's new dance album and Drake's new dance album. I mean, I'm not even good at, because we know this is We Talk Film. So let's switch it back to film. Let's switch it back to film.
But then I'll tell you what. While I understand what you're saying about the movies, and you're definitely correct. What I find, and this might be a bit of controversial statement, but we can watch. We grew up, obviously. You and I, we both grew up in the 80s and 90s, but we appreciated and acknowledged a lot of the movies from the 60s and 70s as well.
Yeah, true.
You know,
Yeah,
like,
true.
what I find a lot of the youth nowadays, they're not appreciating a lot of our movies from back in the 80s and the 90s. So,
You know,
and I find that quite heartbreaking, because there are movies are still, you watch them today, they're still magnificent, and you know they can still be enjoyed by every generation, just like we enjoyed the old school ones of ours. I find that they're not so entrenched in doing that nowadays, and I just think they're missing out on so much greatness from our days that they would just enjoy and just eat it all up like we did when we were younger.
You know, I think there are some though. I think there are some youngsters who feel like they got old souls, who are watching that old stuff and like, yeah, I watched that with my dad, watched that with my older brother. So I think there are some of them, or my big cousins. So I think there are one or two who know the classics. You know what I mean? Who are like future film fans. So it's not all lost. Still hold on to some hope. There's still hope for the future.
Yeah, no, I hear that. All good. But listen, I'm gonna start wrapping it up with you, my brother, because I got work at the crack of dawn in the morning, man.
No, appreciate it. What we're gonna do is next time we I won't say tomorrow. I know you're out tomorrow. We'll say next couple of days. I'll probably put a little I'll put a little advert on to let people know that we're going to be going live, because that's the other thing is that we should make sure we do let people know ahead of time. We're going to be going live at this time. So
I mean, again, this is our first little chat into it, and I feel like it's gone well. We've spoken, we've kept it flowing nice. There's a good vibe. So I think now that we've done this and we're comfortable with it, the more, as you said, put the advert up, the more people that we get watching it, hopefully they'll interact as well via messages and stuff like that. And we can get a good conversation going. So no doubt. And obviously, if Danny and Matt are available as well,
they could jump in as well.
So no doubt. I enjoyed this first little chat. More to come, no doubt.
Definitely. So we've got we've got 2 people left on YouTube, probably been with us for a while. I'd say thank you for joining us. Not sure who you are, but you drop your name and they will definitely give you a shout out next time. And we'll definitely let you know next time we're going on live. Thanks for joining us. I said this is Mysteree and Cal. Hope you've had a good time.
No doubt. Take care, guys.
Peace.
See you later. Later on. Cool.